I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Tell the beautiful people where we are.
We are in Huntsville, Alabama at Big Ed's Pizza.
Big Ed's Pizza. It's been in Huntsville, Alabama for almost 65 years now. You figure that's a long time. You figure 65 years of flipping pizzas up in the air. They should know what they're doing by now, right? Well, we're gonna go find out. Don't you go away. Alright guys, we just ordered our food. We're getting pizza, we're getting mozzarella sticks, we're getting some other stuff too, alright? It's going to be out there in just a moment. Don't go away.
Okay, for an appetizer, I ordered the Big Ed's pepperoni. It's fried pepperoni in a pint glass, so it's full, it's totally full. So we're going to take a bite of one.
How was it?
That's a sin. It's really good.
Is that good?
Oh yeah.
That thing was full. I mean, that's a pretty tall glass. That thing was full.
You can hear the crunch. I might get a little side of ranch to dip in.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Those are good.
All right.
I can't wait to eat the rest.
All right, pepperoni. I mean, that's a good idea, but I went with a little bit more traditional pizza place appetizer, and you can take a look at these. These are the mozzarella sticks, and check these out. They just came out of the oven. They are still hot in my hands. So we're gonna go at this perfect time to do the cheese test. Let's see how these pull apart here. Let's see how cheesy they are. What do you think about that?
Yum yum.
Look at that, yeah.
Cheesy.
All right, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and try these and see what, we got the marinara sauce. You get 5 with the order, and you get a cup of marinara sauce. We're gonna try this real quick and see how these taste.
Those mozzarella sticks look amazing. They're definitely not store-bought, not in the freezer. They're hand-battered. That marinara looks good too.
They are really good. The outside, the coating is really, really good. The only thing I'm not happy about is the marinara sauce. They serve the marinara sauce cold. When I have a mozzarella stick or anything hot, I would prefer something a little bit more warmer than something ice cold to dip it in. But aside from that, the mozzarella stick is really good. So we got pizza coming. That should be here in any time now. We'll get back to you and let you know how that is. Don't go away. All right, guys, our food just got here, and I'm going to show you what I got. Now, I got the small, or actually, I think I got the medium. This is the medium, the 12-inch, right? I got the 12-inch pizza, right? And it's very simple. Pepperoni, I got jalapenos, and I got onions. I don't see the onions on here, but I'm sure they're there.
I think I saw them.
There's some onions in there, yes. And I know it's going to be very, very hot. It just came out. And
I'll wait till y'all get that.
take a look at this here. So take a piece out and look at that. The cheese.
Ooh.
It's really cheesy. Really cheesy. So I'm going to attempt to take a bite without burning my mouth. No guarantees, okay?
Looks hot. Fresh jalapenos. There is onion on there. I did see some. Pepperoni looks amazing. It's all spread out. Nice and cheesy. Crust is perfectly cooked.
No, the correct word on that was cheesy. It is very cheesy. I did ask for extra sauce. I don't really taste extra sauce on there. Like it's not, anything that
It's not an abundance.
jumps at me, right? The cheese, it is really cheesy, and I'm not a big cheese person, so that's really not a perk for me. But the flavor overall, is pretty good. Very hot. Just came out of the oven. Very hot. But the flavor overall is pretty good. Now we're going to find out what you got and see what you think. Yeah.
All right, so I got the Crustless pizza. So I got this called the Big 8. So there's no crust, it's just sauce, cheese, and on here I got mushrooms, green olives, black olives, green peppers, ham, pepperoni, sausage. It is a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of veggies and meat, right?
I know, yeah. And it only comes in one size, that is a 10-inch.
Okay.
So we're gonna attempt to take a bite.
Yeah, be careful because it might still be kind of hot.
The plate and stuff is really hot.
Yeah, it looks like it might be kind of hot, so just be careful. It's got some really good looking meat on there though. How does it taste?
It's very good.
Okay.
It has a perfect blend of everything all together.
Good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Awesome. Well, why don't we finish up, eat our lunch, and go back out to the car and do some final thoughts. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, let's see you out there. All right, guys, we're back in the car doing some final thoughts on
Big Ed's Pizza.
Huntsville, Alabama. Now we're just going to try to let you know what we thought of it. That way, if you decide you're in town and you want to stop by, you can decide for yourself if you stop by or not. Let's go ahead and start with appetizers. Now you have the pepperoni, the whole glass of pepperoni.
Pint glass full of fried pepperoni.
And what did you think of those?
It was amazing.
She enjoyed those a lot. I will tell you that. She enjoyed those a lot.
It was like popcorn or like a Lay's potato chip. You couldn't eat one. Were very good.
Yeah, I had the mozzarella sticks. As you can see, the cheese was really good. It tore apart really nice. They were very hot when they came out to me. The only thing I did not like was that marinara sauce was really cold. And if I have a hot mozzarella stick, I don't want to dip it into a cold ramekin of marinara sauce. I just don't. To me, that's like eating a salad or coleslaw in a hot bowl. I just don't. It just doesn't work with me.
It's not good.
Now your main course, you got the crustless one,
pizza.
Yeah.
And it was on a 10-inch plate, and it had tons of toppings, cheese, sauce. It was very good, but it wasn't very hot.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
The plate itself was scorching hot. The actual food, it was lukewarm.
And it's weird because we ordered at the same time. We ordered everything at the same time. They brought my pizza out first, and my pizza was regular pizza, and that sucker was really hot. And then they brought hers out. You would think that hers would have been out quicker than mine because she didn't have any dough with hers. And you would think it would be at least hot, and it wasn't. So I don't know if they made yours ahead of time, and maybe it was done, and they just stuck it in a window and they waited for mine to get done. Well, that wouldn't make sense either because they brought mine first. I don't know what they did. I don't know. Mine was hot. For me, my problem is I asked for extra sauce because I'm not a huge cheese person. So I asked for extra sauce. It did not look like there was extra sauce on it. It didn't taste like there was extra sauce on it.
Didn't look it.
And the toppings, I thought they were very, very, very cheap on the toppings. If you looked at the pizza, it's like you could almost count how many pepperonis were on there with two hands. It's like there wasn't. It just did not have a lot for the money we paid. It just did not look like it was really worth the money. But
Mine had a lot of toppings.
A lot of toppings on there. I mean, even if you look at the receipt we paid for total for everything, and I had a sweet tea. And the sweet tea was good. It was okay. It's probably about a 3-ish or so. But if you look at the receipt, it was just under what, $53? Mm-hmm. So 53. It was almost $54 for what we had. And we did take food home, but it's like we're going home with food, but we're not exactly overly happy with how everything was. So would you go back?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Hard to say.
I'm going to tell you.
Probably not.
You would not go back because you would only go with me, and I would not go back.
Yeah,
so you wouldn't go back. No, there's a way. I've had, truthfully, and I'll be just totally honest with you, I've had better pizzas at Pizza Hut and Papa John's than the pizza that I had today. It just did not do anything for me. For the money I paid, it just didn't do anything for me. So, but anyway, I think it's time to rate. You want to rate everything individually?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's go ahead and we're going to rate everything. Don't go away. All right, so why don't you go ahead and start and do the rating. I already know what your pepperoni is going to rate, but go ahead and tell them anyway.
It'll be a 5.
5 on the pepperoni.
And I know I said in the video I was going to do ranch, but I never did because I just kept eating it. It was like popcorn. You just keep eating it. So I didn't do any sauce or anything, but I have leftovers, so those will be really good in the toaster oven.
And then the crustless pizza.
The crustless pizza, I'm going to probably give it a 2.5, only because the temperature wasn't hot. It was less than warm. It wasn't, but the flavor was really good. The sauce was good. The saltiness of the olives was very good. So overall, it was good. It's just 2.5 because temperature.
So you could have kicked that up a couple notches maybe if it came out hot, piping hot like my pizza did. Wow. Okay, I get it. I get it. My appetizer, mozzarella sticks, and again, it's kind of runs with what you said. The mozzarella sticks, I would do a 3. I probably would have done a 4 if the marinara sauce would have came out hot instead of ice cold. But for the base of the sticks themselves, they were freshly done. They were very hot. You can see the cheese pulled apart really nice. So for just the mozzarella stick by themselves, I would do a 3.
I did not taste the stick. I had a little bit of cheese, and the cheese was
good. It was good. The pizza is probably going to be about a 2.5 on the pizza. I wasn't overly. It just didn't wow me. I mean, it didn't knock my socks off. It was okay. I mean, truthfully, I've had better pizzas at Papa John's and Pizza Hut that I've had, and I've enjoyed more than what I enjoyed here. 4.8 we said reviews. 4.5. I mean, that's a pretty good review. But everybody has different tastes and everybody has different expectations. We try to go into these reviews with no expectations and just kind of rate everything and view everything as it goes along. But it just didn't. The pizza just did not wow me. It wasn't great to me. Toppings, I think, could have been more for what you're paying for it. It could have had more toppings on it. I thought they skimped on that a lot for the toppings, and to me, they didn't have extra sauce on it either. So that's
it didn't look like it.
No, it didn't. And we were the first ones in the building this morning when we went in. We were the first ones there. So it was like nobody else there but us, and then another couple came in. And there was nobody there, so it's like you can't say they were rushed or they just didn't do what I asked them to do. But overall, I mean, probably about a 2.5 for the pizza, which is really sad. We do have a Rockstar though, don't we?
Yes, we do.
A little highlight, a little sunlight through the darkness. We do have a Rockstar, video Rockstar for this location. So let's take a look at that. All right, so Video Rockstar is a little something that we've started doing if we get really good service by at the restaurants, if we get really good service, whether it's behind the counter or somebody that actually serves us. And we did have a Video Rockstar, even though the food, we talked about that already, but the service, let's talk about the service. What was her name?
Crystal.
It was Crystal, and I knew that. I just like to keep her in the conversation. It was Crystal. She was really good. She was very attentive, very nice, very sweet. So,
upbeat personality.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
She was very nice.
Absolutely. So, I mean, I don't hold anything against her as far as the quality of the food, the taste of the food, the temperature of the food. I don't hold that against her at all. She earned the tip that we gave her. She earned it because she worked really hard and she was really good. So, she is our video rock star for Big Ed's Pizza in Huntsville. I did not ask for a military discount. I don't know what I was thinking. I had something else I was going through my head at the time, so I did not ask for a military discount. So I don't know if they have that or not, and I apologize. I will say they only do have 2 handicap parking spots. So if handicap parking is a concern for you, they only have 2 handicap parking spaces, just so you're aware. What else?
I think that's it. The restaurant was a nice size.
It was a nice size. Where you saw the pictures at the beginning. It was a decent size. It looks like they could hold quite a few people.
Yeah, we were leaving. It was getting pretty busy.
Yeah, it was getting around lunchtime on a Saturday. It was getting pretty busy. Do they have? Did you see? Do they have alcohol?
They have beer.
They have beer, right? Yeah, they have beer, and I think they have Coke product or Pepsi products. Coke products. Dr. Pepper, I heard. So the Coke products as well. So what else?
I think that's it.
I think that's all. Is that all we got?
That's it.
All right. Let me know if you've been to Big Ed's Pizza in Huntsville, Alabama. If you have, let me know what your experience was. We'd love to see that. If you liked the video, if you could give us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate that as well. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you could please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. I publish new content all the time. I'd love to bring you along for the ride. And if you got some friends that you think might find this video interesting, feel free to share it as well. Get the word out, and we appreciate that. Anything else?
That's it.
That's going to be it. I guess that's it for this video. And until the next time, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.